Creating option C can be considered revolutionary. To change that paradigm, to change the way of thinking, human beings, the way they nourish themselves physically and mentally. This inspires me.
Hi, I'm Lourdes Colon. Welcome to Create Option C, and we are on our way to go see a cancer patient out in Las Vegas.
And they fixed her.
We are here with Don Walker, who is a cancer patient and fighting cancer at the present time. So Don Walker, what's the cancer that you have?
I have a reoccurrence of prostate cancer, and I have rapid weight loss and a mass on my lung here that they're saying could be lung cancer.
So when did all this start? When did you first get diagnosed with cancer?
I was diagnosed in 2002 with prostate cancer and treated with 37 radiation treatments.
37 radiation treatments?
Yeah, and that kind of changed me into a different person for 8 years. I lost kind of all social interest in people, and the only friend I had was a family dog for 8 years.
So for 8 years, you just kind of stepped away from everybody,
Yeah.
and the only friend you had was your family dog?
Family dog, and
Now, was it just because of
Nature.
the treatments affected your whole social life?
yeah.
And how did it affect you? Like what were the things that you would say on a daily basis, how you felt and what you went through?
I was kind of isolated, so my main activity during those 8 years was taking the dog for a walk in the morning and at night. And I did enjoy nature, you know, plants, and working with plants a little bit.
Before treatments, did you have the energy and the desire to go out and do things?
Yes, I was working before the treatments. One of the things about the treatments is they took my initiative away from me. But I was driving a paratransit bus, taking disabled people to their appointments.
Until you got sick and did radiation?
Until I had the radiation. Then I took time off, and I never had the initiative to go back to work. So I kind of gradually lost it financially, you know.
So it affected you
But
financially and really actually like in all aspects of your life?
yeah, it ruined me that way.
Do you think that the traditional medicine like chemo and radiation, do you think that is a way for you to fight this, or do you think it's kind of hindering your life itself, where you need to do something different?
Well, there's no way to undo the damage from the radiation, and so I'm just very, very leery and careful about how they would treat it in the future.
Okay, your doctors, you mean, with
Yeah.
your treatments.
But I'm going through diagnosis. I guess they approved me for a PET scan. And
They want to do a PET scan?
yeah, a PET scan.
I had a PET scan myself. And what I've learned through my experience doing the PT CAT scan, they call it's radioactive sugar, right? The radioactive part is to make things glow. And the sugar part is so that the cancer starts spreading, and then they can tell that that's cancer. But a cancer cell actually reacts and grows. So, which is why I stopped doing PT CAT scans. But in my documentary, I show people that that's exactly what those tests do. In knowing that a PT CAT scan can spread your cancer, how do you feel about still doing that kind of a test in your condition?
Wow, I don't know. That's kind of scary.
It's very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's information they don't share with cancer patients. I think which is I feel my duty to to share that and save lives, because they can, if they know you have cancer, then they just need to work with that and build you up. And I think that between the Angel Up Foundation that I'm a spokesperson for, I'm sorry, and talking with Dr. John, who also saved my life, I think that maybe there's something we could do, that maybe we can help you get those treatments and figure out how we can financially help you not worry about the financial part of it, and get you where I am in today. Now, did they explain to you that when it comes to like cancer cells and tumors, that the moment you take a hit or a poke or a stab or a cut to cancer cells, did they explain to you that that spreads it?
No.
Because that's information I also learned, that they didn't tell me, that I allowed myself to go through to learn that, to watch and document all that. If they know there's something there, I think that what we could do is help you like learn and educate that, and maybe get you in the right direction to kind of avoid any more spreading of the cancer, and kind of subside and get rid of the cancer, and so you can get back to your normal life.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, let's work towards
That'd be
that.
a miracle.
So they've never explained to you what sugar can do to cancer and how quickly it can do to your body with cancer? Did they ever explain to you that if you took one small bite of something that had sugar in it, that the moment it went into your body, the cancer instantly started growing? Did they ever say that?
They never said that.
So
That's one thing I noticed myself. The year after, I know I had the radiation treatments were completed in December. And then in January, I noticed that just from reading the newspaper, that all these people that had been successfully treated for prostate cancer were passing 8 or 9 years later on. And so that made me question whether I'd been successfully treated. And so then I started to notice reports on research in the paper and so on. Today I read things from Johns Hopkins, but I started to change my diet in January 2003. I threw out the meat, and then in January, and then in 2004, I talked to a urologist, and he's the only one that ever gave me any guidance on diet.
Now, did they ever explain as well that after treatments, because of treatments, which is the reason why they check you every 3 months to see where you're at, did they ever explain that one of the side effects of those treatments is cancer?
No. They never did. I'm surprised that they don't give diet guidelines when they treat you. But they, the radiologist didn't say a word about it.
Yeah.
They just sent me home and told me I'd been successfully treated.
Now, did you know that they also don't, doctors or any of the medical field really aren't trained at all when it comes to nutrition?
I didn't know that, no.
Okay.
Johns Hopkins puts out information, like that. Researchers have related 9 out of every 10 prostate cancers to diet. But the doctors, I haven't run into a doctor that's using that information.
Yeah, what did they say for you to expect?
He said that, one doctor said that lung cancer can be successfully treated, but he also said that it was the priority and not to worry about the prostate cancer.
So he said, don't worry about the prostate cancer, let's just worry about your lung cancer?
In a way, that's what he was saying, yeah.
And
But,
so, but you mentioned something about he really didn't know what to do in your situation. What was that you said?
He wants me to go ahead and get the PET scan and the diagnostic work done and the biopsy.
And he wants to do that For what purpose?
so I can have my lung cancer treated.
So he wants to, and I want to be clear, he wants to give you a PT CAT scan that spreads cancer so that he can now know what he can do to treat the cancer.
Yeah.